Welcome to day 2 of our Southwest road trip vlog. We are today standing at the westerly most end point of England called the Land's End, where the cliffs plunge into the Atlantic Ocean. ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಎದ್ದು ಒಂದು 1 hour ಡ್ರೈವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಲ್ಯಾಂಡ್ಸ್ ಎಂಡ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಗ್ಲೆಂಡ್ನ ತುತ್ತ ತುದಿ in terms of land. So this is the westerly tip of England, and obviously hence the name the Land's End anta. It's beautiful here.
I've always wondered something. What does the end of a country actually feel like? Not on a map, not in a geography book, but standing there in person. Because countries don't really have edges in our minds. They just keep going. Road after road, town after town, until suddenly they don't. And that's exactly what happens here at Land's End, the westernmost point of mainland England. The place where the land finally runs out. Standing here is strangely different from what I expected. It's not dramatic in the way movies make it look. There isn't a giant wall or a clear boundary saying this is the end. Instead, the land simply gives way to the ocean. And somehow, that feels even more powerful. Because when you look west from this cliff, you're not looking at another town or another coastline. You're looking at thousands of kilometers of open Atlantic Ocean. Nothing but water stretches towards North America. No roads, no villages, no landmarks, just horizon. And for centuries, people stood in this exact spot feeling the same thing. Sailors preparing for voyages across the Atlantic, families saying goodbye, travelers wondering what existed beyond the horizon. Even the ancient Cornish name for this place, Penanloss, means the end of the land. Long before it became a tourist destination, people understood what made this place special. It's not the signpost, it's not the attractions, it's the perspective. Because standing here reminds you how small you really are and how big the world actually is. For most of us, Land's End marks the end of England. But standing here today, it feels more like the beginning of everything beyond it.
We are in one of the most iconic and beautiful open-air amphitheater, the Minack Theatre. Okay, quick thing. ಈ ಥಿಯೇಟ್ರ್ ಹತ್ರ ವಾಟರ್ಸ್ ತುಂಬ ಟರ್ಕಾಯ್ಶ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ತುಂಬ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ಪಟ್ಟಿದೆ. ಬಟ್ ಐ ಕ್ಯಾನಾಟ್ ಬಿಲೀವ್ ಹೌ ಬ್ಯೂಟಿಫುಲ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಟರ್ಕಾಯ್ಶ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಲುಕ್ಸ್. ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅ ಲುಕ್.
Some places impress you because of their size, others because of their history. But every now and then you come across a place that makes you stop and ask, how did somebody even think of this? Because if I showed you this cliff before the theatre existed, most of us would probably say the same thing. What an incredible view! And then we'd move on. But one woman looked at this exact coastline and saw something completely different. she saw a stage. Her name was Rowena Cade. And in the 1930s, what started as a simple idea slowly became one of the most extraordinary theatres in the world. The story began with a local performance of Shakespeare's The Tempest. The dramatic cliffside setting worked so perfectly that Rowena couldn't let go of the idea. Instead of treating it as a one-time event, she decided to build a permanent theatre into the cliff itself. And that's what makes this place so remarkable. She wasn't a theatre designer, she wasn't leading a construction company. Yet, year after year, she helped shape and improve this theatre, turning a bold vision into reality. Today, the Atlantic Ocean forms the backdrop, the changing sky becomes part of the scenery, and no two performances are ever quite the same. Maybe that's why Minack feels so special, because you're not just looking at a theatre. You are looking at proof that one person's imagination can transform an entire landscape, all because someone looked at a cliff and asked one simple question: what if? After a day of standing at the edge of England and exploring a theatre carved into a cliff, it was finally time to slow down. And there couldn't have been a better place than Fistral Beach. Known as the surfing capital of the UK, Fistral is famous for the powerful Atlantic waves that have made Newquay a favorite destination for surfers from across the country. But this evening, we weren't here for the surf. We were here to unwind, to feel the sand beneath our feet, listen to the waves, and simply enjoy the moment. As the sun began to set, it felt like the perfect ending to an unforgettable day in Cornwall. Sometimes the best memories from a road trip are the moments when you do absolutely nothing at all.
Shida, how was it? Did you enjoy?
I loved it. I wasn't even afraid.
Did you go deep into the sea?
Yeah.
And what else did you do?
It was freezing.
Was the water freezing? Enjoy ಮಾಡಿದ್ಯಾ?
Yeah.